Alright guys, just waiting to start to build an audience here for anyone who's jumping on right away. We're going to talk about holiday plumbing here in just a few minutes. But just waiting to get this really going here. Holiday plumbing is going to be a very serious, serious as crap discussion here. Really is. Okay, I'm just waiting for a little bit more audience to build. So guys, hang in there, because we've got Thanksgiving coming up, and we've got Christmas coming up. And when it comes to plumbing, okay, no one really thinks about it, no one wants to talk about it. But trust me, when it's not working, the shit's gonna hit the fan. And maybe literally, okay? Alright, let's see here. I've got, well, we'll just go with it. I think I got a little bit of audience started. Okay, well, let's just go right start with the crapper, okay? Since I already mentioned that. There's a couple things that I know everyone's got older toilets in their home, and some of them just don't flush for anything. And that can be a couple of different things. Now, you got, it's real quick, you got your different parts of your toilet. You got your flapper, which, you know, makes it flush. You know, you flip the lever, the flapper goes up, water goes down from the tank into the bowl, and it flushes. And it's really as simple as that. But what about it filling back up? If your toilet takes like 10 minutes for the tank to fill back up before you can flush it again, that's a serious issue, okay? Because when Aunt Sally comes down for Thanksgiving dinner, she's not as lactose tolerant as she used to be, alright? And she could explode that toilet, and if it takes 10 minutes to flush it again, then everybody is in trouble, because that thing is just going to be clogged up. We're not going there, that's gross, okay? So if it's not filling up very fast, then you probably need a new fill valve. It's probably either damaged or most likely damaged because of excessive amount of mineral buildup inside of the fill valve. Alright? Now obviously I'm not going to do a change out video here on this little live thing, I'm just talking about it. But I do have on my YouTube channel, and I have a whole plumbing page on my website, greatwhiteninja.com, that actually talks about this. So I've got links for lots of different plumbing issues, whether it's your clogged bathroom, vanity sink, working on the garbage disposal, talking about different parts of the toilet, along with complete installation videos, okay? So not going to go through it too heavy in there, but very serious issue. Your toilet, the tank should fill back up in less than a minute. And in less than 1 minute, it should be right back up. Done, quiet, not making any noise. Because you want Aunt Sally to be able to flush that toilet. You want the courtesy flush, you want the after flush, and the final flush. Because, like I said, she just ain't as lactose intolerant as she just used to be. Alright? Sounds gross. There might be a whole other problem with your toilet, though. Maybe it flushes correctly, okay? Maybe it just is really limp when it comes to flushing. And unfortunately, they don't make a quick fix for that. There's no Viagra pill for your toilet, you know, to give it a little bit more oomph. There's no, there's no oomph pill for the toilet. So if your toilet flushes when you pop the flapper up and it fills back up within a minute, you know, if it's doing a full flush, maybe your toilet's really old. There's going to be two things with that. Maybe your toilet is really, really old, like back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and it's actually, maybe at one time was actually a really strong flusher because it's got this huge tank on it, and it has like 2 or 3 gallons worth of water it can flush, and it used to be a really strong flusher, but now it's not. Okay, that again, especially if you're watching me live on Facebook, most of you probably living in the southwest Missouri, the Ozarks region, which means you know that we have the hardest water in the country around here. And I'm not just saying that because everyone says that we do. We really do, because we're on so much limestone. There's so much that builds up. You can actually buy acidic toilet bowl cleaners. That's right, I said acidic, meaning it contains a little bit of hydrochloric acid. Some of them actually up to about 23%, I think. So it actually can get pretty potent. If you're going to go that route, you can actually pour it in there, following the directions, and it can actually eat away all the lime scale and the calcium deposits, etc., and might get your toilet flushing good again. Might not. Now, if your toilet was built in the 90s to early 2000s, it's actually probably just failing by design. Okay, the government mandated that the flush amounts was reduced. Okay, so they only had like 1.2 or 1.3 liters or gallons. Okay, I'm mixing that up, but you get the idea. The flush amount was changed so less water gets used, and they didn't change the design of the toilet. So all of a sudden you went from a toilet that was flushing like 2.5 gallons to one that was flushing 1.2 gallons. and that's a huge difference. So it become a really weak flusher because it just didn't have the weight of all the water going down, the volume. The way they fixed that, it took them way too long to fix it. There was actually a Japanese company called Toto which fixed it a long time ago, and maybe there was a patent that was holding everyone off from doing this. But the flapper size. If you ever seen a flapper, the hole for the flapper is like this big around. It's a 2-inch diameter, okay? Really simple thing is they just increased it to a 3-inch diameter, okay? So that actually increased it by an entire third of the amount of volume that can go down in the water at the same time, which means much stronger flush with that same 1.2 gallons. Alright, so with that being said, there is some parts you can kind of change out to try to increase that, but there's still a bottleneck issue. So if you have a really weak flushing toilet, there's a good chance you just need a new toilet. And even the lesser expensive ones you got at Lowe's or Home Depot, like are around $100 or $120, even them now, today as we're speaking, should have that 3-inch flapper. Now you can talk to the sales associate there and check that out. And what that's going to mean is it's going to be a huge flush. Because if you haven't seen one of the flushes like this, I mean, you got to be careful. You got to stand back because it might suck you down in there with it. I know that's exaggerating, but it really does suck it down. Because instead of just like filling up and doing this swirl as it goes up the bowl and slowly comes in like down, speeds up as it goes, and then finally flushes. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen plenty of toilets. Your toilet probably does that. These new ones with the 3-inch flapper, you pull it down, the whole thing is like that. And the water's just gone. Really awesome, and it really will help, get rid of those clogs, especially if you got family coming over. So if you have a problem like that, you can't fix with a simple replacement part like a fill valve or other things like that. You feel like you need a whole new toilet. It's really something to look into right now because we're late October, meaning we're 1 month. What is today? The 26th. So we are less than a month from Thanksgiving, I think. I don't know exactly the day it falls onto, the last Thursday, and 2 months away from Christmas. So right now is the time to really start considering making sure that your vanity sink drains, you don't have a hair clog sitting on there. I've got video, again, on the plumbing page, the plumbing page on my website. I have videos to how to do all these things. So if you're like, I can't remember anything you're talking about here, after we get done, like 2 minutes later, I'm going to forget it. Go to greatwhiteninja.com, and then there'll be a main tab that says Around the Home, and it'll drop down many different tabs, sub-tabs, and you'll see, one of them will say plumbing. Alright? And underneath that, you'll be able to find stuff for the sink drains, the toilet parts. I don't do a full toilet installation yet. I don't have that on there. And most people will need to hire that out. It's not the easier level job. It's a little more complex. I'm sorry, tongue twister. It's a little more complex is the word I'm looking for. I apologize. Well, guys, I hope you liked this. And I know I had another live video that was kind of messed up, and I know some of you guys probably caught that. I'm still kind of new, and I'm working 2 at the same time. I got a Facebook one right there, a YouTube one right there. So I got 2 cameras, double live feed going on. But thanks for watching. I'm really going to consider doing a weekly or maybe even, every other week show where I come in maybe on a Saturday morning and pick a topic. So if you guys have some advice, some questions you want to throw out there, leave them in the comments and I'll read the comments and you guys start throwing out some ideas because I fix a lot of stuff around my home and I don't even think about it. So I don't have the same mindset as someone who is, a new homeowner or a novice for the do-it-yourself stuff. They really want to try, but I don't have the same mindset. So I really need some help on what you guys need me to talk about. Other than that, check out the website one more time, greatwhiteninja.com. Thanks very much for joining in and watching. Have a good one. waiting for the stream to end, I think.